He is the master of all frogs, and his name is fRoGz Master 595. fRoGz Master 595. fRoGz Master 595. fRoGz Master 595. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I think I just saw my frogs move. Even though we already know that it's fried, and I already know that it's fried, and everybody knows that it's fried, I think I just saw it move. This must mean the good things are coming to it. Maybe it'll start working again. Wowie, wowie, wowie. I just saw my frogs move, I think. His head was moving a little bit, and his arms were moving a little bit. Oh! Guys, I just needed to make an update video for you because I think that my frog's arms are moving again. I can't believe it, but they actually are. Maybe now his head will start moving or something. Not just his arms. He didn't do anything at first, but now maybe he'll move everything. Oh, I think my frog's head and arms are moving. I'm not even joking. I swear I saw them. They moved for a second. That must mean that they're not split or snapped anymore. They just started magically moving all together again. I mean, they're not doing it right now, but soon they probably will be. My frog's head is starting to move a little bit more than what it used to. You know, it used to be, pretty good, but now it's amazing. Well, it was amazing for a couple seconds, but now it's normal. But this must mean that eventually it'll be going amazing. My fRoGz is turning side to side a little more than what it used to, I think. I mean, it's not doing it anymore, but what it was just doing, it was going crazy left to right. Not just the normal. Maybe one day it'll do it all. My frog's arms just started moving a little bit more than what they did. I'm not even joking. A little bit more. They were normal at first, average. But now they're amazing. Hopefully it'll do that more often and not just for a second. This fRoGz right here just started completely moving for 2.5 milliseconds. I'm not even joking. He completely moving for 2.5 milliseconds. That's crazy. Now he'll start doing it way more because I'm right about this stuff. My frog's arms are starting to move a little more up and down than what they used to. It's crazy, but it did it for 1.5 milliseconds. 1.5 milliseconds. It did it. Not doing it now, but it soon will be. And they're not totally gonna split because they're starting to move more for once. I know that this fRoGz's gears had completely stopped working. They were split completely. But, guys, it's moving just a little bit now. And with this fact, I think that it'll start doing it all the time. Because it's back to normal now. But it could change. Okay, I know. This fRoGz's head and arms are both completely snapped. But guess what? I saw them move for 0.5 milliseconds, and with this knowledge, I think that they may start doing that all the time, which would be so cool, and I think it actually will happen. Okay, I know this arm moves, I know his head move, I know his body move, I know this, but his right arm is snapped, but I saw it move for 0.2 milliseconds, and with this I could say that it'll start doing that all the time, and it's totally not just a coincidence with the mechanisms. Guys, I know his arm here is basically completely snapped, and it just twitches a little bit, but I think that its arm is not actually twitching. I think it's starting to move again, even though it's snapped. It's totally not just twitching because of the thing being snapped and the mechanism kind of trying to move the arm. No, it's not twitching, but it's starting to move again. I'm so happy that it will totally start to move again. Guys, this fRoGz's has started moving again. It's gonna completely start to move again. I'll show you proof. Did you see that proof? The head and not really the arm, but the head, it was starting to move. This must mean that eventually it'll start to completely move like how it used to, so that then it'll be working perfectly. It totally doesn't have to get a new gear in it. No! And this arm is snapped. But no! If that head starts moving more, which it will start moving more, then he will completely start working. I just showed you proof. His head was going like, nah, only for like a second, but you know what? That'll start moving, then the arm will start moving, and then it will completely start to move again, which sounds unbelievable since this arm is snapped, as you can see, but no, it's gonna start to completely move again with my proof. Showing the head going for a second, and I totally didn't just move it there so that, you know, the mechanism would have to move it over there for a second because it would have to do something. No, that was proof there of it moving because it can move with the arm even though it's snapped. The head's gonna start to move. Everything's gonna start to move one day. You just gotta play it a lot of times and move the head and the arm with the music, but that'll work. But there's one thing I have to say. And that's, I can't believe it's gonna start moving again. I can't believe my fRoGz is gonna start working perfectly. Because I totally know it will.